Christopher Nolan's movie, The Odyssey, is due to release next year, July 17th. Arcane's animation studio, Fortiche, is due to release a Penelope of Sparta movie. Release date undetermined. But there's also one more thing related to Greek mythology, and specifically the Odyssey, that released past December in full. Epic the Musical. This is a soundtrack created by Jorge Rivera-Haranz, and I want to do my part in giving this great concept album the spotlight it deserves. It's already popping up on social media, but I need to get my voice out there. I want to see what I have to say about everything that I listened to for the past 3-4 months regarding this album. So let's talk a little bit about Epic the Musical, why don't we? Epic the Musical has 2 acts, Act 1, Act 2, and there are 9 sagas across each act. If you're an anime fan, think of the sagas like an arc. You've got the Chunin exams from Naruto. You got Arlong Park from One Piece. You've got the Substitute Soul Reaper arc from Bleach. So you got the arcs, and then within each arc, you have your songs. Essentially, through each song or each arc, you're gonna hit a new topic, a new theme is gonna show up, a new obstacle is gonna be overcome. Because, you know, this is based on the Greeks. Hero's journey. This is the Odyssey. But not quite. This is an adaptation. The characters are different. They may hold the same name, but they do not behave the same. Similar to how The Wiz and Wizard of Oz are 2 different things. The Odyssey by Homer is different from Epic the Musical. Yes, they tell some of Odysseus' story. They are not the exact same retelling. So what I want to do with this video, I want to do a rhetorical analysis of what I believe is happening within Epic. With this being a rhetorical analysis, I want to see what message are they sending us? What can I extract from what I am hearing? Because the Odyssey was told orally. They spoke it out. But I also want to make sure that we're focusing on what we hear. The oral, the AURAL experience. With that said, I hope you understand that the positives will be there. They'll be abundant. Let's make this a little educational. Let's do something. Let's make our professors proud, right? So we will be taking notes on this comically large whiteboard. And then we'll see and recap and see what we can uncover from this story. But let me not forget. I will not be covering the animatics in this. The animatics have their own meaning. You may or may not have heard of the phrase, the medium is the message. That means that how the story is conveyed alters the message. So if I send a text of hello, it means nothing. It is blank words on the screen. But if I send a voice recording, hello, it sends a little bit more. There's like a bit of inquisitive nature to it. And if I send a video of myself with all my facial features, that gives an even greater bit of meaning to what the hello means. You can see the concern on the face. So with each step in that media progress, you get more meaning through it. We're going to be listening. We're not going to be seeing what the animatics are visualizing. I'm going to be taking what I hear and extrapolating from that. I hope that can be understood. And I'm sorry to disappoint. But if you also have, for those that can't visualize, please feel free to pull up the review and pull up the animatics and watch those as well. With all that said, let's set sail with Odysseus and travel along from the unforeseen ups and the dangerous downs. It began the same way it ended. Let me set the scene. War is a hellish thing. Hellish has ever been redefined what hellish means. And we're going to hop in to the first song in the album.
All right, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been.
Let's take down some notes. What we've got already. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly, but now we'll be the ones who slay. They've been at war with the Trojans for 10 years. That's a long time, long time. So let's write that down on our comically large whiteboard. It's not even comically large, it's just huge what I'm trying to write on. And let's continue.
They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again.
Another bit you got. So, think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. This is a hard speech, my guy. So, think of your wives and your children. Everybody that we've left behind are already, they're getting old. They don't know if you're coming back. Are you dead? How would they know? How would they know? So let's write that down. Your family's waiting. Family is waiting, their wives and the children. Also, do what I say and you'll see them again. Listen to Odysseus. He said he is getting us out of here. So let's hope he keeps to his word.
Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector.
Sounds like we just got a whole lot of names. All right. And names are important here. You've always heard. Stories love to tell you. Names have power. So I'm going to write down all their names. But we'll say the Troy gang. Diomedes, you got to lead the charge. And you know what? Stay with me. Listen to me. Listen, I got to cook. Diomedes will lead the charge. Okay. So he's playing Vanguard. He's on Captain America. He's got to run straight through. Agamemnon, he's flanking the guards. He's on Psylocke. No doubt about it. Menelaus, led our men through the gates to take the whole city at large. This guy, he's on Strange. He's pulling up the portal, getting our team from point A to point B. Hold, stay with me now. Teucer will shoot any ambush attack, and little Ajax will stay back. Teucer, they're in the middle of war. Let's go with Black Widow. And little Ajax, stay back. He's a support. I believe Jeff. They're on Jeff. They need to wait for their ult. Stay in the back line. We can't have you getting picked off. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Oh, and if you forgot, Helen. We're in Troy. Damn, basically the end of like the last 10 years. Okay, they've been fighting forever. We gotta go get Helen back. So Nestor, you gotta go ahead and get her. So securing and protecting her, he's on Magneto. Put your bubble on Helen, get her out of here. Escort her out like she's the payload. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. I don't know what happened to Neo's family, but he's got to get his get back. He's killing multiple brothers. Okay. He's got to be Bucky. He's looking for the ult resets. All unsubstantiated. I don't know what happened in the Odyssey. This whole thing is I want to see what the difference between this adaptation and I want to see what happened in the book. So I want to see what the arguments are. What changes? How are the characters different? This is a good start.
Yes, sir. Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside what you live for, what you try for, what you wish for, what do you fight for? What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for?
What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? And then they repeat it. Okay. All right, let's write these questions down. So much is happening. So, what do you live for, try for, wish for, and fight for?
Penelope, Penelope. Penelope.
What do you try for?
Telemachus.
What do you wish for?
I'm on my way.
What do you fight for?
Attack!
Thank you, Odysseus. All right. So, we've got our answers. What do you live for? Penelope. Whosoever would be this Penelope? If we refer back to them saying that they're waiting, the families are waiting, wives and the children, it's got to be his wife. What do you try for? Telemachus. So, children. Telemachus, that's his boy. So what do you have to try for? That's a bit of a shaky one. You want to try and be there for Telemachus? Is that it? We gotta see. What do you wish for? I'm on my way. He wants to go home. I can't blame him. 10 years? On my way. Let me go home. Either I'm gonna die and I'm gonna see you on the other side, or I'm getting back. Most likely meaning getting back, because he's a main guy. No way he's gonna lose. Anyway, and what do you fight for? Attack. Attack. And excuse me if this gets a little presumptuous, but let's analyze that last bit, because that's not a good answer. What do you fight for? Attack? That's not an answer. We hear the clanging of weapons. He was cool in the beginning. All right, my brothers, listen closely. We're chill. But then he started getting hyping up. He's hyping up his guys. And then they start thinking, what do we have so much to live, or we have so much waiting on us back home. I have to get back to my wife. I have to be there for my son. I want to go home so bad. 10 years. And what do you fight for? He's living to fight? Living to fight another day? But also, the way he said attack.
Attack!
This was a sneak attack. Like we were chill the whole time. And bam, here comes the attack. So if you don't know, if you don't see the picture right in front of you, this was the famed Trojan horse. The Trojan virus. Where it came from? Troy! The Troy gang were all inside the wooden horse until they jumped out the moment Odysseus said attack. But I still want to write down that little bit of attack as what is he fighting for? Fighting to live another day. Or living to fight another day. Either way, they kind of both work. And let's continue.
Who was that?
A vision of what?
Something happened here. He got injured in some way, and he saw something. Okay. We can work with this, y'all. All it takes is a little bit. That was a lot. All it takes is a little bit. It takes a little bit. You heard thunder cracking across the sky. An eagle screamed. A vision. I think we know who's coming, who this is, right? Thunder? This big booming voice? This is Zeus. Big Daddy Z himself. Zeus is on the scene to this triumphant battle. Oh, what's he doing talking to Odysseus? Let's find out.
What is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
Tell me how.
I don't think you're ready.
Okay. A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now. Tell me how. I don't think you're ready. So the way that Greek prophecies happen, like, oh, it's gonna happen one way or another. It may not be what you expect, but it will happen. The thing is, he doesn't believe in Odysseus. He doesn't think he's that guy. He doesn't have Zeus. Zeus does not grant, or at least he does not believe in Odysseus in a way that Odysseus doesn't have his favor. That's basically what I'm saying. Like whatever happens, happens, but Zeus isn't going to try and intervene for like big reasons.
A mission to kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before.
Say no more. I know that I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Odysseus? He's assuring him, like, yeah, I just snuck into the whole base. I think I can kill one guy. Ooh, he won't run? Even better. Perfect. And Zeus, no, I don't think you're ready for what we've got for you.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid?
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save.
This is a hell of an ultimatum. Crazy work, Zeus. Crazy work. He's got to kill an infant. Some of the notes that I took were, is it kill or no? Is he ready or not? And see, the way I told you how Greek prophecies work, it may not be what you expect, but it will happen. Either you kill this kid now, or he's going to come back. You're going to be old. You're going to be decrepit. You can say goodbye.
You can say goodbye to Penelope. You can say goodbye to Penelope.
I could raise him as my own, or send him far away from. Make sure his past is never known. I'd rather bleed for ya, down on my knees for ya. I'm begging, please.
Will of the gods.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose.
It's peak, I feel. Oh my god. You know, maybe I'm not upset about it being top of my most played. Good lord. I love Zeus's voice. And so they say you're gonna lose your wife, or you can kill your kid. His wife being his whole reason for living. Is he gonna kill this kid? He propositions. He like, all right, counteroffer. I could raise him as my own. No. You hear Zeus in the background. He will burn your house and throne, or end him far away from home. I could kill him like not like at home. I could kill him like off in the woods or something. He will find you wherever you go. So if you do not commit to the act, he's gonna get you. Make sure his past is never known. Just don't tell him who he is. I raise him, and we will make him know. You know, like how we're having this one-on-one conversation right now, Zeus to Odysseus. Someone's gonna get in that kid's ear. They're gonna, hey, this guy is the reason your family's gone. No, you've seen the movie. You've seen this classic before. That little bit of cursed information. You were hiding this from me the whole time? Yeah, so Odysseus is begging, please, and Zeus tells him this is the will of the gods. This was such a god-backed fight, the sacking of Troy. Like, yeah, they're in the middle of war. So you got the big guys, Ares, Athena, they're in here. Oh, Helen, she's beautiful. Oh, there's Aphrodite. Zeus is here now. Everybody's here. Like a damn Smash Bros. Teaser. Crazy. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose. You're a soldier. What do you complain about killing for? So you can either kill a kid now. It's just one more to the kill total. Or you could delay it. Go home. Let this baby free. And he will come back and make sure you pay in blood. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. This is such a great example. Odysseus is, you can see he's like such a family man. He wants to go home to his family. He wants to be free and done from fighting. But that's so much of what he's done. 10 years of fighting. His son, let's low ballpark it. He had that kid the moment he set out for war. The moment Troy happened, that kid's at least 10. This isn't an easy choice for Odysseus. But our next choice is easy. Let's hit play and continue. But before I do, I forgot to set the scene myself. Let's make sure we match the album here. Check it. I changed the lamp.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man.
Let's stop. Let's unpack that first section. So it does confirm his son, Telemachus, was an infant the moment he left out for war. So he is 10, or at least close to 10. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain. Zeus said, you have blood on your hands already. What's one more? He's already feeling guilt. So Odysseus is someone that's haunted by those he's killed. He hates that he has these lives on his hand. He just wants to go home to his family. Is this the price I pay? Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man
who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man.
He's just a man that would trade the world to see his son and wife. I'd throw it all away. Just give me my family and we're good. He's a real lover. This is very sweet in a sense. If he didn't have to be like requested to kill a kid. But you know, Greek mythology, what you gonna do?
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
Pause. Let's start off with those questions. He's asking a lot right here. He's talking. When does the comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? Man, monster, ripple, tidal wave. Reason, blame, man, monster. Let's keep these in mind for later. And let's not forget, he's asking those questions, and they get repeated. At least the when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? Forgive me? You told the baby to close your eyes. Forgive you. What do you need forgiveness for, Odysseus? What are you about to do?
Does a man become a monster? Forgive me. Does a man become a monster? Forgive me. I'm just a man.
Do you think he did it? You could hear the anguish in his voice when he was asking, when does a comet become a meteor? A candle become a blaze? When does a ripple? He got real breathy for a second. When does a ripple become a tidal wave? This is telling me he's just so overwhelmed by everything. What is the point where everything you've done just becomes too much? What is the breaking point? When do the floodgates just release it all? When does a man become a monster? And that's song 2. Goodness.
Six hundred men under my command, with only one goal in mind.
Make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance,
It's what lies in between.
and Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
It feels so goddamn strong. So we got 600 homies, y'all. 600 homies. And like Odysseus wished for, their only goal is to get home. But it's not just that, oh, there's just so many miles and miles of sea. It is everything from point A to B. But what's in between? I don't know. We don't know. We just started here. This is song 3. But Ithaca's waiting. Our kingdom, his kingdom, my kingdom, is waiting. Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead. Remember, children, everybody's waiting. Nothing's changed. But there's an interesting point. My kingdom's waiting. Oh, so you're a king, huh? Zeus said, yeah, like he'll burn down your throne, but like, anybody listening to Zeus? But you're a king. So Penelope's queen. Oh my. All right, okay. Odysseus got money. This has always posed a question that I've been thinking as I started like analyzing this text more. If Penelope's been acting queen for like at least 10 years, at least on a like civilization sort of standpoint, I guess. Not my favorite way to put it, but how open are the people to doing business with a matriarchal leader? Like, oh, your king's been gone for 10 years. We don't want to touch that country. Oh, his wife's been acting as queen. Oh, she thinks she can do the job of man. It's something I've thought about. I'm not sure how like accepting they were back then, because I mean, I feel like they still had like they were still like roles for things and the like, but I don't know. But also, it is mythology. We'll let it live.
Captain, Eurylochus,
600 men.
600 men.
600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat.
Curse the war, our food stores depleted.
600 men.
600 men.
600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan?
Captain, what's the plan?
So, we've got a new character here. Eurylochus. It's just a bit of insider baseball if Eurylochus is one of your favorite characters. I'm judging. Okay, so 600 men with big mouths to feed. Okay, so they've lost so much food because of the war. Curse the war, our food store is depleted. Okay, sure. But see, here's the thing. He said 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? This is a very bullish behavior. I don't want to say aggressive yet, because they need to eat. They need to get back home. But he's imposing himself onto others. But let's jot this down for our boy Eurylochus. And let's continue.
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now for speed ahead.
We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
Captain, apologies.
Look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows?
Something feels.
Whoa there, hold on a second. Excuse me, Odysseus. Let's unpack here. Odysseus doing his Nami from One Piece Navigator type. Whichever the birds are, that's where they have to land eventually. All right, cool. There will hunt for food, my second in command. Eurylochus is the backup plan. The VP, if you will. But we also have a new character that we're introduced here. So we have Polites. Polites immediately walks up. Captain. So if you check off in the distance, right? I see an island. There's a bit of light. And maybe those people that are lighting that fire, maybe they'll share some food. See? But you never know. Just a suggestion. And I think that proposes two different things about our two new characters. Polites was like, hey, you never know. These folks might be nice. But immediately Eurylochus was like, oh, we got 600 reasons. Let's go get our food. Let's get back home. Practical. But like, it's their food. We just got out of a war and we're already gonna make new enemies? Be for real. Nah. I'm not vibing with it. Let's check out what Polites is doing.
Off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and...
No. Polites, gear up. You and I'll go ahead.
You and I'll go ahead.
We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
We're off and away we go.
We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go. We're off and full speed ahead.
So they're heading to that island. Okay, cool. See, it's interesting that, what's his name? Odysseus. He said, that's fire. You say fire? I don't say smoke. When something is burning, so like if you're doing a barbecue, and you have your fire, you get meat on it, the smoke is gonna come on up, it's gonna billow on out. But there's nothing there. It's just light. Let's check out what this is. It's light for sure. Let's see what else it could be. But Eurylochus, you stay back. You stay with the crew. Polites, my guy, will head off and check out these new guys that kind of dubbed Eurylochus in a way. Eurylochus was like, go in, get out, we're done. Head back home. Polites is trying to open up and be nice about it. What's there to be nice about? We're just got out of war. What's one more thing that we have to do? What's one more thing we have to do? But now let's check out what they've got. Let's play it nice for a second. Next song.
You can relax, my friend.
Huh?
I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend.
I'm fine, Polites.
Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into.
So I think immediately from that we can tell Odysseus is visibly stressed. It's showing up so much, Polites can see it. Like, this is just the beginning of the song. He's reading him like a book.
I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard, I'm telling you.
So, Polites, he said it. I'm telling you. Yeah, so he can see it. The way Odysseus is gripping his sword is showing up as visible stress. He's acting different. What happened since the last time we really spoke to change you so much? But then Polites says, why should we take when we should give? I don't know what they had to give. They just got out of a war, but you know, he means well. Polar opposites, take, give. You can show a person that you trust them just by stopping and lowering your guard. If you just chill for a second, lower your guard, and then we can see how differently the people will approach us. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. These are people that we have never made contact with. We don't know who they are, we don't know what they've got. They don't know anything about us, they don't know anything about what we have. Let's start from a blank slate, and let's move forward. Let me break that down. He is telling us first impressions matter. And I'll hit play.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Welcome.
Stay back!
Stay back. Stay back.
My friend, greet the world with open arms.
We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
So we meet some people here on this island. Polites is telling Odysseus, greet the world with open arms. Chill, it'll be okay. Just try to be open and maybe they'll accept us. And the first thing Odysseus does, stay back. We don't know how close Odysseus got like face to face with these guys. He had to keep him in check. Odysseus, greet the world with open arms. Chill out for a second. And Odysseus tells him, okay, 600 friends are waiting on us to show back up. He's making sure he has that leverage. If something bad happens to us, something bad's gonna happen to you. If we don't come back safely, they'll turn this place into blazes. Blazes. There's that word again. When does a candle become a blaze? Are you going to commit another heinous act just because they encroached on your personal space for a second? You're acting crazy. You're acting wild. You're wilding out, man. Pull back. We don't even know what they're doing yet. And immediately, here you go. Here's some food.
See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I It controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get with open arms.
He's like, oh, remember how you saw that light on the island? We're at sea. We see island on the light. We see light on the island. Goodness. All this fruit. It glows. It's lotus. We don't want to eat that. Because when you're under the lotus spell, you don't want to leave. We've seen Percy Jackson. We've seen both movie, the TV show. We read the books. We know what Lotus does. We've heard of the Lotus Hotel. You don't want to leave. You lose track of time. In a sense, Odysseus was right in this occasion. We don't know what they have, but what they have, we don't want. So maybe we'll try something else differently, Polites. So I feel like this is actually Odysseus takes like, let's mark that as a point for Eurylochus. He was kind of right. Well, maybe not even. Don't listen to either one of them, because we would have just taken them with no questions if we followed Eurylochus. We follow through with Polites. We at least found out, like we were able to deduce that it was bad. We would have just yoinked it all up if we went with Eurylochus. So 0 points all. And let's continue.
Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
The cave, Scary Cave.
A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
East, that way.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
So Polites talks to him. He is not one to let it lie unresolved. So Lotus Eaters, hey my guys. So can you show us where something else is available to eat? The cave. A cave, great. So where would we go? East. Okay, cool. And then we just gotta go over their cave, see what they've got. And Odysseus repeats back the chorus: greet the world with open arms. He's like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. This Polites reassures him. You can relax, my friend. Nothing's gone wrong so far. We are good. That's song 4. Open arms.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war. My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior.
Go with the piano on this. Okay, let's bring it back. We can relax. So immediately, hard cut, hard transition. Have you forgotten the lessons I told you? Wherever the hell we are. Athena! This is Athena. Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. So we just came off a song where Polites was telling Odysseus, hey, kumbaya, my lord. Like, greet the world with open arms. Polites was just telling him, chill, let's figure this out. We can be nice and still get stuff done. And Athena snaps into his mind, did I catch you caring? You know this isn't how I made you. So we don't know if this is like, she is before him. She became like a sort of phantom in a sense. I'm not sure how to even call it. But she's speaking to him somehow. This is not what I made you for. see you changing from how I've designed you. That feels so detached. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. We don't even need her to remind us. We wrote it down. What is your purpose? Attack. You got that? He needs to be fighting. She said it herself. My life has one mission: create the greatest warrior. See, this is why you take notes, kids. Yes, so Athena, goddess of wisdom, master of war. But you see, that's the thing. That's the thing. There's a lot of overlap with Greek mythology. You already know. There's a reason she didn't say goddess of war, master of no. Yes, she's wise. She's goddess of wisdom. But the god of war, when you think of war, you think Ares, not Kratos. Chill. This isn't your time. There's so much overlap, but the way that they go about it are different. Athena is that strategic approach. The beauty in war. Ares has the brute force, strength, fight just to be fighting. If you play Baldur's Gate, shout out to Ball. Blood for the sake of blood. And she's reminding him in this moment, the moment he starts like, oh, I maybe killed that infant. Oh, I want to get home. Oh, I need to be nice. Shout out to Polites and the Lotus Eaters. And she's like, hold on, what is happening here? Do I have to remind you what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to be my great warrior. You're supposed to be my avatar, my vessel. Go out there and impose what I want. Imposing again.
I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bars on the wheel.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he is a warrior of the light. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the light.
The vocals on Athena, good lord. And you hear the little like, I don't know what that was. I don't know anything about music, but that was hard. Okay, so what did she say? What are we hearing here? She had challenged a test of skill. So she made a sort of Green Lantern construct, a green, or at least she blessed a boar. Maybe that's it. And only the best could kill. Because, you know, boars aren't just pigs. Boars actually go out, they come seeking for the bodies. They gore you with their tusks. You're done for. But this kid, he was able to outwit the boar. He was able to use his skill to kill something that was blessed by the god of strategy. And she's saying, you know, maybe one day I'll get this kid on my side. You know, maybe we can work and do better. But there's a very important word she said here. They'll. Then they'll see, I know he'll change the world because he is a warrior of the mind. Who is they? There is Odysseus, Athena, us listening. Who is she talking to? They'll see, I know he'll change the world because he's a warrior of the mind. And she's telling him, like, hey, I know you're not turning off your heart. This is how I made you. You're supposed to be my guy. Let me posit a theory for you. Athena is trying to prove herself in the eyes of the Greek pantheon. Athena is out here, you know, like I said, there's an overlap on who has the title of God of War. Yes, it's Ares, but the way that her strategies are involved, it entwines perfectly with being on the God of War. But with him caring so much, her teachings probably told him, hey, don't care, just do what you're told, follow the orders. If they see that my guy, Odysseus, is right, they'll see, I know he'll change the world. He'll make a greater tomorrow. We'll make a greater tomorrow. If you follow my way, don't have to worry about Ares. Ares can go chill in that corner with Aphrodite. It is me and my way, and we are correct. Maybe one day I'll reach him. We can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. Does that sound familiar, class? Listen to Odysseus to get home. I know the answers. I've got the teacher's answer key. Follow me, and we are getting home. That's the plan. But they started caring a little too much. They started being a little too human. Because after all, they are just a man.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena.
Athena,
Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, bestest of friends.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
So Odysseus tricks her. You over here being a god of wisdom, you get fooled by a little kid. She feel bad. So she fell for the trick. The old trick, but I can totally see you, my guy. And she's off in the corner. You could see me? How? And you look, I was lying. It's not that serious. So they exchange pleasantries. Not even pleasantries. Even their introductions. It's still a mind game. What's your name? I'm a little boy. You tell me who's your name. That's crazy, but two can play that game. Don't worry. I already know you're a god. Athena, badass in the arena, unmatched, witty, and queen of that structure right there. Crazy. Best strategies we've ever seen. And she says, if you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent. Sounds like a plan. Goddess, a man, bestest of friends. We'll see where it ends. Okay. But see, if you're looking for a mentor, you're supposed to give advice. You're talking about, oh, I made you. You're nothing without me. This isn't how I taught you. What are you thinking? You're over here caring and stuff. This isn't none of the time we spent together. We did not cover any of that. Where'd you learn that? Do you practice that play? Here it is again. Sounds like a plan, goddess and man, bestest of friends. He really thinks they're on the same level. We are friends. We are buddies. We are all good in the hood. She's like, we'll see where it ends. Don't get too big for your britches. Let's see.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Crazy. And with that, that is the ending of the Troy Saga. But no, we are not done here because we still got something to uncover. They sing together in these last few moments. Once again, they'll see it. I know we'll change the world because we are the warriors of the mind. But the way they sing it, Odysseus put some pep in his step. I don't know any of those musical lingo, but a way that Athena carries the tune. We are warriors of the mind. She all the way across. Odysseus, he like waves. I don't know what to call it, but you can see there's a difference. But they repeat that line again, and Athena adopts Odysseus's way of singing it. So previously they were two different things, but now we're on the same track of thinking. So much so, Athena stepped down to meet him where he was. Signs off. Don't forget you are a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. You know, don't disappoint me. So it sounds like too many triggers are getting set off. Like, yeah, I like you, kid. I'm with you. But don't start acting different. Don't forget what I taught you. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. So this is like her wake up call, like, yo, college early alerts, you're failing. Get back on your grind. But Odysseus is a hard headed one, as we'll come to learn. And I think let's wrap this up. Hit some more additions to the whiteboard and prepare to go into part 2. For our last additions, I added in gods have final say, they're petty, and they're imposing. Interesting. Who was that I say was imposing? Oh, Eurylochus. Why isn't he blessed by any of the gods? Why hasn't he been visited for as much as we know? Because none of his skills align with what the gods want. Odysseus outsmarted her board. Like, oh, he's up to take on the challenge. He's a smart one. He's going to be my warrior of the mind. Athena is going to be his advisor. Zeus gave a vision. I don't know if Zeus is going to take on anybody's side. But as we have it so far, he gives a vision. Athena advises. And this is really a tale of how a man straight out of war asked to commit a heinous act, of course. Shout out to SVU. And I don't know if I can do it. I'm just one guy. But you know what? We're done with Troy. Yeah, let's go home. Oh, but we need to eat, Captain. We're hungry. Oh, my belly. Okay, let's go find some food. Not that kind of food. Where else can we go? To a cave. Okay, to the cave we go. Maybe I should have taken what you say, Palty. Yeah, you were onto something there. Wrong answer. Here comes Athena. She's talking to him. We even had like a little flashback. She said in the present tense. Have you forgotten the lessons I told you? This isn't you. Let me remind you. And then with her whole motif, you hear like a clock. You hear the piano. We get like a flashback and her introduction. How did they first meet? He killed the boar. You accepted to be my mentee. So you should be doing what I say. I'm the god. But Odysseus, it's not lost on Odysseus, I think, that when he accepted that, she came down to his level. You're just like me for real. And he just went on just as any other way. He just made it through the 10 years of Troy. He's made it through whatever happened between then and now. Anything that we're not told about, he's doing okay. But so much has been happening. So much doubt and guilt is in him. Polity's seen it. Athena's getting into it. He's softening up. Like, you're not just the fighter anymore. You're starting to care a little too much. You are just a man. But you're not just any man. You're my man. Not that way. But you have to be a warrior of the mind. You do what I tell you, or you will receive nothing else from me. God still have the final say. Zeus said, kill that kid. Did he kill it? I don't want to assume. Athena says, straighten up. Is he going to straighten up? That's something we'll need to cover in the second saga. Thank you for watching my part 1 of my epic analysis video. This is supposed to be initially just 2 videos. The 5 sagas of Act 1, then the last 4 sagas of Act 2. That's not going to happen. There's too much of an undertaking for me currently, so everything is recorded. It's the editing process. They weren't lying when they say that editing takes like 3 times the time that it takes to record. And that's pretty hard to do when you're also an active student. There is no time. So I needed to see this first part come out to know that I can do this. I've watched YouTubers for years. This is something that I've always dreamed of doing. And now I'm actually taking the time to do it. And I want to make sure that I can feel satisfied with what I am doing. Epic means a lot to me. I hope you all come back for part 2. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you would like to see more of what I have in store. And I mean the watch later playlist. Use that feature more. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.